Hello guys, today we are talk about TCP/IP protocol, the Internet Protocol suite. So exchanging information between one end to another end is a difficult task, and in this task there are several functions and vendors are involved. So we adopt the divide and conquer approach. So we divide the whole communication work into small layers and put into the hierarchical manner, and they depend on each other. More specifically, each higher layer user the service provided by its lower layers and provide service to the layer above it. I know this concept sound a little bit confusing, but we can see the more great detail on this particular concept in this video. There is two hierarchical model are available. First is OSI model, which is not used in industry level, is just used for understanding networking. Second is TCP/IP model, which is widely used in industry, and most of the terminology and definition are defined in the TCP/IP model are coming from OSI model. So TCP/IP model is also known as Internet Protocol Suite, and in this video we are just talk about the TCP/IP model. We are talk about the OSI model in the future videos. In the TCP/IP model, we have two models. First is old 4-layer model, and second is a new 5-layer model. In the old 4-layer model, we have 4 layers: application layer, transport layer, internet layer, and link layer. Now here is a little twist that application layer is a layer 4 in TCP/IP 4-layer model. Layer numbers start from the bottom and go up. So link layer is the first layer, then internet is the second, transport is the third, and application is the fourth layer. Now application layer has a wide variety of application protocol, and here I want to clarify something, that application layer use application protocol, which is not a real application like your Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, but this protocol applied in those applications. So the application layer protocol is not real application. You have to remember that thing. And here are several examples of the application layer protocol, which is HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, which provides a World Wide Web WWW services. Then we have a telnet, which used for remote access to a computer. Then we have a DNS, domain name system, which is a distributed service that used for translate between domain names and IP addresses. Then we have SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol, which is used for managing network devices locally or remotely. Then we have DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, which is used for automating the configuration of network interfaces. In application layer, we have this protocol and many others protocol, and we learn all of them in great detail in the coming videos. Now let's take a quick look on the transport layer. So the transport layer, which provides data transfers facility for the application layer, and here you can remember that concept that each higher layer uses the service provided by its lower layers and provides service to the layer above it. So you can see that like transport layer is provide the service to the application layer, and application use the transport layer for services, and same goes to internet layer and same goes to link layer. Now transport layer has two protocol. One is a transmission control protocol called TCP, which provides reliable data transmission over an IP network, and this protocol is connection oriented protocol. Then we have a UDP, user datagram protocol, which is a connectionless and does not provide any reliability guarantee, but because of its simplicity than the TCP, this protocol widely used in real-time communication and DNS services. Now depending on the application, we can decide the transmission control protocol. So think about the scenario that where the data is important than the speed. At that time we are using the TCP protocol, and when we have speed is important than the data, at that time we are using the UDP protocol. So think about the scenario where you are sending one email to your friend. So at that time the transport layer use the TCP protocol, because at that time your data is more valuable than the speed. And think about the scenario where you are talking with someone on a Skype or the Hangout. So at that time data doesn't matter that much. At that time the speed is really important, because you are communicating with other person on real time. So at that time your UDP protocol is really a savior for you, because UDP protocol is much more simple than the TCP protocol, and we can see in the great detail that how TCP protocol is complex and how UDP protocol is simple. We've seen this TCP protocol and the UDP protocol in more great detail. So now let's talk about the internet layer. So internet layer, which is used for routing the packets across the internet, and this layer has mainly only one protocol, which is IP protocol, internet protocol. But because this protocol is connectionless and provides unreliable services, and that's why we use two more protocol for control and management purposes. So here you need to understand one thing, like whenever we are talking about the networking, we have usually two connections. One is a control connection and one is a data connection. So the data connection is carry the data, and the control connection provide the control and management for that particular network. So here the IP protocol is used for the data communication, and the ICMP and IGMP used for the control connection. So ICMP is the Internet Control Message Protocol, which is used for error and control messages, and IGMP, Internet Group Management Protocol, which is used for multicast membership management. So these two protocol only used for control and management purposes. They don't involve in actual data communication. So now in the networking, the TCP and IP are the most widely used protocol, and that's why this model name is the TCP IP model. And we have a last layer is a link layer. So link layer is the link layer which handle all the hardwares and provide the data transmission for network layer. So there are some technologies and some protocols are in the link layer, which is Ethernet, which provides a multiple access to the local area network. Then we have a wireless LAN, which provides a wireless multiple access to the local area network based on IEEE 802.11 standards. And this standard is very famous. Whenever you purchase a new mobile device or new laptop, you can see this protocol on that particular box of that particular device, and you can see like this device is support the 802.11 standard. That means that device is capable of your Wi-Fi connection. Then we have a PPP, point-to-point protocol, which connecting pairs of host. Then we have a ARP, address resolution protocol, which is responsible for resolving network layer addresses. And we will learn all of this protocol in the great details in the following videos. Now, can you see the problem in the link layer? So in the link layer, we have Ethernet and the wireless LAN, which is actual hardware technology. And we have a PPP, and the ARP is a real protocol, which is software related concept. So this is the most confusing among the network vendors, because some vendors are only making the hardware and some vendors are only making the software. So how can we encounter this situation? And that's the real question nowadays. So the solution is to divide the link layer into two different layers, the data link layer and the physical layer, and that's how the 5-layer TCP IP protocol is made. And nowadays in the industry level, all the people are use the 5-layer TCP IP model. So in the 5-layer TCP IP model, we have a 5th layer as an application layer, then 4th layer is a transport layer, 3rd layer is a network layer, then second layer is the data link layer, which is mainly focused on the software portion like the PPP or the ARP. And then we have a physical layer, which is the first layer, which is mainly focused on the hardware like Ethernet and the wireless LAN. Now in the fourth layer TCP/IP model, we have internet layer, and the fifth layer, 5-layer TCP/IP model, we have a network layer, and those both layer have the same set of functionality. That's all for this video. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss any video. Please don't forget to like, share and comment on this video. Thank you for watching this one. See you in the next one.